One of the biggest traps in disciple making is overcomplicating it. Hey, I'm Pastor Matt here with your Missionary Pathway Mission Insight. And over the last 3 years, one of the biggest things I've learned when it comes to disciple making is keep it simple. It's simple things that are done with consistency that actually lead to the biggest impact. And when it comes to disciple making, my big encouragement is don't make it too complicated. In fact, one of the reasons we struggle with disciple making in the local church is because most of the methods we have for disciple making are built in really complex and hard to reproduce ways. We don't really have those really simple disciple making methods that the average everyday Christian could turn around and reproduce in the lives of the people around them in the church and in the places they live, work, learn, and play. And one of the most powerful things I've learned about disciple making over the last 3 years is that when I use simple processes with consistency, it leads to more disciple making. One of the simplest tools that I found is Discovery Bible Study. Discovery Bible Study is a great tool. And in fact, you may say, well, if Discovery Bible Study is such a great tool, why do you release other resources like At the Well or Gripped by Grace or 30 Days of Prayer? Well, actually, it's interesting. When you look at those resources, at the heart of each and every single one of those resources is that really simple Discovery Bible Study method and philosophy. In fact, every resource we build is just designed to be kind of like an extended Discovery Bible Study that gets you into a Discovery Bible Study that teaches you how to do Discovery Bible Study and then teaches you how to facilitate disciple making wherever you're going. And most of the resources that we use are designed to help you one day not need the resource, to simply just need Scripture. In fact, we try to keep these resources really simple so that the average everyday person can turn around and reproduce disciple making in the places they live, work, learn, and play. It's what I like to call cellular level disciple making. Because the reality is, it's not that we don't make disciples in the local church, it's that we overcomplicate the process. And so, while you can go to a message and hear a really great preacher and be filled up by it, the average person is probably not sitting through that message going, hey, I bet I could do that too. Or you can sit through a really great Bible study and be filled up by the information you're gaining in. But I bet the average person's not sitting in that Bible study going, hey, I bet I could do that too. So what do? They just sit and they consume more thinking, well, I could never do that. Let's leave that to the paid professionals. Now, hear me. I'm not saying it's wrong to have some of those complex systems. I'm saying the problem is we oftentimes sacrifice the simple for the complex. And so my biggest encouragement when it comes to disciple making is keep it simple. You know, we've got some great resources that can help you do a really simple disciple making method like Discovery Bible Study, or how you can lead that in the community through things like As You Are Going and other resources that we're launching out. So my encouragement to you would be check out some of those resources. Check out Leading a Discovery Bible Study. I'll put the link below in the description because it's a really simple method you can use. Check out one of these really simple resources that we put out because they'll all teach you how to do Discovery Bible Study. And as you're doing that, ask yourself the question, how can I continue to do the simple thing with consistency? Because it's the simple things that are done with consistency that lead to the greatest impact. I hope this Mission Insight was a help out to you. If it was, take an opportunity, click like and subscribe at the Kairos Network on YouTube, and then share it out with somebody else that might need it. And if you're interested in any of the resources that we talked about, check out thekairosnetwork.com. Thekairosnetwork.com is filled with all kinds of resources that are designed to be simple and able to be used with average everyday Christians in the places they live, work, learn, and play. And if you need help learning how to do that, don't hesitate to reach out to us, because that's why we're here, to raise up disciple makers and church planners who will make disciples in their context for their context. What does that mean? It's really simple. To raise up average everyday Christians who will make disciples in the places they live, work, learn, and play. So I hope this message was an encouragement to you. If it was, click the like, click subscribe, share it out, and I look forward to seeing you next time right here on Mission Insights.